Okay. All is life, all is well. Let me, pause this one and maybe, keep that one in like a very low resolution at minimum. Hello. It's been a while. This week was a bit chaotic. Tuesday stream was supposed to be AI Limit. Yesterday was supposed to be Dark Souls. It turns out I've been sick since Monday, so none of that happened. Especially Monday evening was absolutely horrible. Which carried on into Tuesday. So I wasn't exactly in the best of moods to stream. I'm still sick, at least. Well, it's like the worst is over. Let me say it like that. My nose is just still runny. My throat is still fucked, and my jaw hurts extremely, especially after waking up. It's almost like when you're sick, you're always like really bad in the morning and the evening, like especially bad in the evening. I feel like at night. Then in the morning, it's like the aftermath of the bad of the bad evening, and the rest of the day is kind of getting better and better and better. But yeah, it was a day. Let me say it like that. Especially Monday evening was something else. I can definitely say that much. Anyways, last time I completely forgot about my friend Calamite. I said I'm done with the DLC. Well, I wasn't done with the DLC. I still have, a body here to fight. Should I use this? Yeah. I also very important before I get into the game itself. Check this. I got the Darkmoon Blade Covenant ring. I checked the Painting Guardian sword, by the way. It has 10 less physical damage, but look at that. It has 29 more scaling, even though they have the same scaling, and it has bleed. So the Painting Guardian sword was actually better. The Painting Guardian sword is actually better. Then I got the achievement Knight's Honor. What I was missing was the Silver Knight shield. I also got the Stone Great Shield. So I just got that. Then I got the Darkmoon Talisman, just because. And without even too much farming, I got both the Trident and the Ghost Blade. Like the one you get from the baby one. So that was insane. It was maybe like the third one of the ghosts that gave it to me, that dropped it. And maybe like the sixth, like Chandler, like or whatever they're called. And I got the Trident. That was very nice. So yeah. Dragon. Calamite. I think I'm prepared. And since last time, since I forgot about that, all the bosses that are left are Calamite, Taurus Demon, out of all the bosses, Capra Demon, Gaping Dragon, holy shit, I skipped them, I never did them, Priscilla, Darkstone Gwendolyn, Stray Demon, Pinwheel, and Nido, and then Gwyn, of course. So it's gonna be, not that long of a remainder of this run, I would say. Depending on how long I take, I will also take the opportunity and switch over to and start the Oolacile Catalist. For that, I will need to assign some spells, of course. I don't think I will block any spells, but to start off, I probably will not use dark spells. I might do that. But other than that, I'm probably not going to block myself out from any spells, because, why should I? Maybe because it's the first spell run I should, but, who cares? Ooh. Yeah, Calamite. Oh, fuck. Didn't think that would hit me. How did I survive that? Calamite. You're quite feisty. That was dumb of you, because I will use the opportunity to reapply my buff. Even if the actual damage it does is pretty much, you know, almost null. It adds like 20 damage, I remember correctly. You know, like nothing in the grand scheme of things. Yeah, like 20% in this case. But it might be less, I haven't tested it with him. But yeah, I like the Scimitar for, you know, how many hits you can get in. You know, even if it's like, oh yeah, it doesn't deal as much damage at once, it's still like, hey, I can get like 3 hits in easily. In a case like these, I can easily get like 5 or 6 in. And that was his death sentence. Good night, Calamite. Good night. Yeah, that was... You know, the Scimitar is one of the easier weapons, I would say. Because of the speed. Right? The first Dark Souls, I feel like it tricks you into doing like using a lot of shields and using a lot of the heavier weapons. But the game is almost not made for faster builds. Faster and range both have like very interesting effects on the game. That's what I'm trying to say. As you saw with the bow run as well. Like, except for a few bosses, bows are extremely OP as well in this game. Access bottomless box. Let me show you, by the way. I now got everything. I also did a bit of cleaning out. I just dropped him on the floor because Framd was being a diva. You know, he's like, oh yeah, I'm not gonna stay here with you. Also got a second Pyromancy Flame, just so I can upgrade it to plus 15 to ascend it already if I want to. You know, just because I can. At Oolacile is the next one, so I have to take that one with me. Then, as you can see, where is it? Come on. I don't need that one. I can just drop it. Here's the Chandler's Trident. As I said, I got it extremely quickly, actually. I have 2 winged spears. Don't necessarily need 2. But you know, I can leave them for now. And the other weapon, as I said, is the... It's not the jagged ghost blade, I think. It was the ghost dagger. Which, come on, it's probably at the top. Yeah, here, the ghost dagger. That one is a 1% dropped from those ghosts that hold the baby. Where there are 2 of. One of them is in the ghost house, so that is like a no-go anyway, so you're not gonna farm that ghost. So that means there's basically just 1 enemy you can farm them on. And it's a long way back and forth anyways. So yeah, that's the stuff. As for magic, you know, the spells I will use. Can I not? I will probably start off with, you know, soul arrows, 1 of each. Maybe like a homing soul mass, and then once I'm in the second half, I will maybe equip soul spears. But from there, I'm probably not gonna, you know, how should I say? I'm not gonna bite the bullet and be like, oh yeah, let me just do it with these, or let me just do it with those. I will restrain myself on the first magic run from using dark magic, just because I can. Not sure why this one is grayed out. Why is this one grayed out? Oh, it needs 2 slots, that's why. Okay. Anyways. What was in that slot before? I think the regular soul arrow. In case I need the stuff, but you know, for time being I can actually get rid of them. Yeah, that was Calamite. So let me do some of the easier remaining easy bosses. You know, might as well go and do Pinwheel next with Nido. At least try to do Nido. As always, he's a bit of a pain in the ass. And I'm actually gonna attune magic after all. I just want the light spell. Honestly, one of my favorite spells after playing this game for so long. Because I really don't want to get the Lantern or the Sunlight Maggot in most runs. And the spell you can pretty much get from the get-go. Like you either get it from Oolacile herself, or if you skip her, quote unquote skip her. You can't skip her, but you know, if you just delve into the DLC, you get that one as well. So that's good. Switch back to the Estus. Also my powder's, you know, in a rough spot, I would say. 17 left. That's not too good. So I don't want to waste it on most bosses. For Calamite, I was like, you know, fuck it, let's give it a try with the gold pine resin. But next time I'm gonna use the charcoal resin, if at all. I mean, Pinwheel himself should be a no-brainer. Like, actually. But Nido can, of course, always be a bit of a bitch. Especially with his skeletons. So I might want to go get a Scimitar and upgrade it to Holy or whatever. Divine, I think it's called. But I will try without. You know. Really depends on my mood, you could say. Yeah, other than that, getting to Pinwheel is, of course, as always, relatively easy. And yeah, I did get the Dog Moon Ring, as I said. Now, I don't know if you keep that one. That's gonna be interesting. I don't remember if you keep it or not. Because it's a Covenant item. Oh, shit. I thought that one would, you know, would shimmy by there. It looked like it. At least to me. Yeah, that was kinda dumb. So let me quickly go back to that. Because I do not want to lose it. One thing I should check, or you know, try to get working again, is shortcuts for OBS. Like the new OS is great, but I think Wayland is hijacking all the shortcuts. Especially when you're like in an application, like Dark Souls, that takes precedent over the others. So I might want to, you know, I always want to get back and set up K-Monad or something like that again. Or, you know, make my own shortcut, work on my own shortcut board again. That was like a project I worked on a while ago, but never really completed. That's something I could get back into. It should be relatively simple as well. And I potentially want to, you know, make kits that people can just buy for relatively cheap. To make their own. Yeah, I'm gonna barely survive that, but you know, I wanted to up my chances. The guy was annoying me. Now, where's my stuff? There's my stuff. Holy shit, dude. Can you not? Worst case scenario, I might have to just quit out. But yeah, was not necessary after all. Honestly, the bone wheels are, of course, the actual true boss, not Pinwheel. I think they just messed up the names. Right? They wanted to put Pinwheel actually where all the bone wheels are. They want to put the bone wheels in here. Where is he? Come on, Pinwheel. Oh, there you are. There we go. As always, very easy. Especially if you have a Mask of a Child again. Oh, hell yeah. Especially if you have a weapon that you can attack him with relatively quickly. Not like the bow or the smooth hammer, which are like relatively slow. You know. Let's see, the Oolacile Catalist is a bit heavier than the regular Oolacile Catalist. The ivory Oolacile Catalist, I mean. But hey, that's not gonna stop me. Don't stop me now. I'm having such a good time. Ooh. I shadowed that one by rolling. There we go. I might get enough for level up if I do one of the other bosses and then come back, so I will do that actually. Let's see, I did Pinwheel. Let me quickly go and do the Stray Demon, since apparently I haven't done that one. The reason why I'm gonna do that is because it's relatively close and doesn't take a lot of effort to do. Right, you just need to go up there and you're done. Yeah, about 15 minutes and... Right. Pretty much on an end spurt. I mean, once I got Nido, and the rest is gonna be... easy. Nido is the only boss that's a really... a bit of a pain. Let's see, I did Calamite as well. Forgot to take him off. Yeah. But yeah, this shouldn't take too long. And Magic Run should be really fun. It should be just, quick, bang, bang, bang. That's something I want to have for a while now. And one interesting thing is the thing, what's it called? Seamless Co-op came out. And this is probably something I'm gonna use to do at least a regular crossbow, like the small crossbow. Because I can't see myself doing it alone. At least not without investing thousands of hours. And I might just do this one in a recorded session. Get the easier bosses out of the way, and the strong ones I'll take care of in like seamless co-op. Or I might do an entire run with it. Of course, I need to find people who would play it with me and stream it with me potentially. But I will see to that when it's actually time for it. Power Within. I could, of course, get the fall damage spell active. But why would I? Hello, Stray Demon. Yeah, I want to get one more hit in. 2000, I mean, come on. This guy's donezo. You're basically safe if you're behind this tail. That's something I've started to notice. I did recently saw somebody play the game, and they were like very cautious about dodging his attack when he does this, but you just have to be wary that you stand behind the tail itself. After that, it's kinda, yeah, it doesn't matter. Anyways. Oh, come on. That was a stray demon. Yeah, I mean, come on. Flip this one to the horror ring real quick. For my little buddy, the Black Knight. I tried to do offline while, you know, worst thing I could do while being sick, I could barely concentrate. I tried to do a little bit of speedrunning for the AI limit. For AI limit. But man, I don't know. You know, speedruns are fun to watch in my opinion. But actually doing them, it's like, yeah. I'm willing to spend a lot of time on certain things. Playing a game just to play it in my opinion, a relatively boring way. It's not the way I enjoy doing it. Right. Like, I'm watching some of the impressive ones, right? But not doing it myself. I couldn't, especially the more high-end ones, right? Something I want to try is just find like the shittiest games and get as many records as possible. just for the fuck of it, because it's gonna be easy or whatever. But not for high competitive ones like Mario. I could never. Let me see. I need, I think 440 or 450, something like that. Was this enough? No, it's even 462, so I need 20k more. I should get 20k easily by using 2 of these. I think these are the 10k ones. Yeah. That should be enough. Yes. Okay, endurance, 240. That's good. That's very good. As I said last time, I'm pretty much at the cap for everything, really. Of course, you can get achievements, I think, up to 14 slots if you want to. Endurance, you can get it to 99, and you get like a little bit extra. Vitality, you get like 500 more for the next 49 levels, so barely anything, really, in the grand scheme of things. And after that, really, intelligence and faith to 99 will be more interesting, because you get like at 99 you get like a good enough damage boost. Oh, did I really have on point amount? Did I really have the exact amount of souls? I had the exact amount of souls for that level up. Holy shit. I did not plan that. That's cool. Yeah, but I'm not sort of too worried about the skeletons with this weapon, because I'm relatively fast, so I can take care of them if I would need to. There's a bonfire down there. I always see that one. I was like, man, I don't remember how you get there. I never use it. Like since I always skip the catacombs, I always also ignore the other one, the hidden one that you can find there. But every so often I remember that they do exist. Let me quickly... Yeah. Talking isn't exactly the best thing I could do right now, but hey. You can't stream without talking. If you stream and you're not talking, right, like, why are you even doing it? That's honestly was like, at this point you're really not doing anything worthwhile. You might as well not waste the bandwidth. Like I sometimes love jumping into streams and just, you know, watching a little bit, seeing if it's a stream I want to watch. But man, sometimes it's like I watch a stream, like after maybe like a minute of waiting. Like I'm patient in that regard. Most people will leave after 3 seconds, and it takes them like 2 more seconds to click on the back button or whatever. So in that regard, you kind of have to be quick. Always talking. But sometimes I like wait a minute or two. They come back. They talk for like they talk, maybe say one word with a horrible mic and like a fan in the background and whatever, and it's like, yeah, okay. And then it's quiet again. It's like, come on, dude. Why are you even doing it at this point? So let's see. Yeah. Shit, I switched the weapon away. Didn't mean to do that. Come on, Nito, my friend. Ah. I mean, it's good damage. If I can keep that up without the skeletons annoying me the entire time. That's good. I can tank that. And the skeletons will die from it. I mean, this attacking that attack is basically the strat for him, in my opinion. Ah. I'm so close, come on. Yep, that was your fatal mistake there, buddy. Well, that's great. You know. I always expect Nito to sometimes really kill my vibes for the run. Making me take forever to beat him. But sometimes he just turns out like this, where it's like, yeah. Under the right circumstances, you really are not that hard of a boss. Nito is done, Stray Demon. So let me do the Arno Londo ones, and then I just have like the side bosses in between. And Gwyn. Actually, the Dark Moon Tomb is the closer of the two. So the statue should vanish if I put on this ring, right? Oh no, it's right. It's the ring you get from. I forgot. It's the ring you get from the Covenant, not the one that makes the statue go away. I think. Maybe it makes the statue go away, but you would need to reset the bonfire. Maybe I forgot about that part. Doesn't matter too much though for me, since the trick is relatively easy as well. Anyways, time to get to the fluffy lady. Give her a little spanking. Oh, that one hurt a little bit more than I expected it to. These hurt a lot more as well. Oh, come on. Stop with slow walk. I don't know why it's doing that. If it's my controller or if it's Dark Souls itself. Because in every other game I've never experienced that, so I almost feel like it's a bit of a Dark Souls thing. Because I wouldn't want to use a different controller than this one. Because I really like this one. It's the SN30 Pro. It's like a translucent purple version I have here. It also exists, you know, in all kinds of colors. But the translucent ones, there's I think a black and a green one. I have like another controller that has like the green scheme. That's not directly by 8-bit do, but I would expect to be the same color because they just all of them use kind of the same, you know, manufacturing plants for these. So I expect the colors to be relatively close. The green also looks nice, but the purple is pretty sleek. Yeah, messed up here a little bit. Leave me alone, please. As always, don't want to deal with the guy there that's coming. So just a quick quit out. If I ever do the seamless co-op, that's something I need to remember not to do. There we go. Hello, almighty dragon. Please bless me with thine goop. Das goop. Oh, bit close to the edge there. Almost fell off. Well, I have fallen off anyways, but that's a different kind of falling off. Now is it? You know, I used to be so afraid of this dragon, but his pattern is so fucking easy. It's actually kinda disappointing. False advertisement. You think you're gonna get some scary big dragon, that's absolutely gonna destroy your butthole. But instead you just get a, you know, that thing. An overgrown chicken. A chimkin. I really find it interesting how... I shouldn't have done that. I don't know if the body resets and kind of fucks me over. Okay. It doesn't consider this place stable ground, so it just sets me back. That's good. I mean, it's to be expected, but hey, you never know with Dark Souls how it's gonna act in the end. Yeah, chickens. Chickens are interesting. Like, you have the breasts, and they have like almost no fat, and are extremely healthy actually. They have barely any calories. And then you have the fucking wings, and they have so much fat that you might be shocked. The legs as well. And with humans, the breasts are actually the point where they have a lot of fat, so yeah. Yeah. Can I get a tail? Potentially? Come on. There we go. Yeah. Man, the Scimitar is something else. Even at New Game Plus, highest New Game Plus, it's so interesting. I was in a Discord call with somebody and they mentioned the sound that plays here, and I didn't want to believe it. Let me listen. It's a boom boom. Come on. Okay, it's really there. Okay, funny. Interesting choice of sound effect there. You know, it has a bit of the memer vibe from that one Burger King commercial, what that was. You know, I feel like boomers, you know, fucking suits, should make more just cringy commercials. It's so funny. You know, like, don't overdo it, but it actually gets people talking, funny enough. I think it would sell much better. But we always know that suits aren't exactly exactly the best at deciding stuff. They just somehow made it rich, and now, even without doing too much, like when you're rich, you basically get richer regardless of what you do. You have to be really dumb to not to lose it all, right? You just pay somebody who's actually smart and does it for you. I mean, yeah, some of you might have heard the news, so I'm not gonna talk too much about it, but it's saddening. I mean, the writing was on the wall, but it's definitely not something you expected anyways. It always hits you. It always hits you. Let me quickly disable the power within. There we go. Then it's time for, you know, the boy. I don't think that was it. Yeah. There's like a very peculiar stance that he does. And it was correct. Yeah, that one looked good. That one looked very good. Let me reseat myself. I feel like... Yeah, see? Told you. I mean, he will not have his speech here right now, but it's not necessary. Oh, come on. Hello, buddy. I mean, if I get close enough, I should actually be able to get 2 or 3 hits in. And almost kill him with like one go. Don't do the small ones. Yes. Perfect. My favorite. Do another one. Yeah. With a bit of a good pattern, that should not take too long. Yeah, see that? Holy shit. I posted on Twitter, you know, while I'm seeing it here on my sword. I finished Fire Force. Honestly, that was an like a insanely good ending. It was really well done. Let me say it like this. For like long series like this, I almost always kinda, you know, just hope that they don't fuck it up too much. Oh, come on. Really? Even a mediocre ending is like, you know, I'll take it, because it's still better than a bad ending. But the way that they wrapped it up and nicely like tied it into the other work, you could say, it's like really well done. I didn't, like, you expected it at some point, of course, like the last 150 chapters kind of led up to it, so you kind of started to know. But still, it was still something I didn't expect to that degree, right? And I feel like it's not something I've seen too often. It's not something I've seen done too often, that a work kind of becomes a prequel without like very heavily hinting at it, that hey, this is the prequel, bum bum bum, right? It's not a Better Call Saul, like, oh yeah, it is the prequel, right? You know it, they say it, hey, it's the prequel to Breaking Bad, basically. So it's something you need to know, or you need to think to figure out. But if they like transition it like this, it's like, oh, it's kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie. 67k. Honestly, I might get that from Taurus Demon. Or might get close enough with Taurus Demon. But yeah, it's mean, it's not gonna be too hard now. It's gonna be Capra, Gaping, and Taurus. I could skip to do can't talk. My throat has loosened up a little bit. That's good. I feel like at least it's that it has. I could get to Gaping before I could do Capra, since I've been using this skip recently. It's a fun skip to do, you know. Of course, it's not the best, but it's still funny. There's one skip I want to try though. Not skip, but you know, a little thing I want to show. I was like trying to follow a video, right? How to do it, and I was like, man, this video sucks. And there's just a much better way to do it. But nobody fucking talks about it. Or at least the most popular video is not about that particular way to do it. So yeah, you'll see in a second. It won't take me long to get to it. Have I really not done Taurus? Did I just go down from hell? Yeah, interesting. I could probably 1 or 2 shot Taurus if I would equip my best gear and spells. Let's see, actually, let me try. I don't know if that does anything, but like these two in combination. I want to see if this does like a difference. Of course, I wouldn't know if it makes a difference because I don't see the baseline, but just want to see how much damage I do now against him. 2000. It's not the best. Yeah, but still, he went down fairly quickly. Let's go back to the setup. How much did that net me? Come on, tell me. Only 18k. Holy shit, this guy is stingy. That's the only way to describe it. What? 600 on this guy. I like that the jump attack doesn't, you know, hit the wall. So you can more easily get rid of these guys. Oh, yoy! Don't do that to me, buddy. I'm almost dead. Don't want to lose all my souls against a weirdo like you. I mean, while I'm at it, might as well kill this guy. He's like weirdly off-center. Usually, I think usually it's like a bit more centered to the hallway, which feels strange. You know, might as well get the chunk while I'm at it. But yeah, next up is the big C. Capra Demon. Capra Demon. Which is like a French version. You know, I used to hate French, and I still do, but sometimes it's a funny language, I have to admit that. Just, man, back in school, it's like, leave me alone, stop haunting me with it. It's like funny, they wanted to flunk me and put me into like into the stupid people class. You know, the almost, like, yeah, you know, it was basically the stupid people class. Because I failed in French. Everything was super high, was super good, like grade-wise. easily like top 3 in the class usually. But French? Nah, I just could give a shit that they wanted to be like, oh yeah, because you suck at French. Oh fuck, didn't mean to do that. Basically, to do the skip, you have to kind of get on the wall, and then you can jump to the other one because the other one is stable ground. Even if you fall off, if you just quit out, you will land on the other side of the wall. And you can kind of roll down and roll into the arena, and Capra's AI is gonna be, you know, dead. Maybe I can actually get in without. Let's see. Nah. Huh? Okay, I was... What happened there, actually? I went too far back. I went too far back and touched the trigger to activate his AI. Otherwise, his AI would have been disabled. So let me actually redo that, just because I think it's funny. But yeah, they want to put me into like it's Switzerland, at least. There are like 3 grades. That's like the average, you could say. Oh, fuck off. I didn't just lose 400k souls because of that. Ah, that was stupid. Almost feel like giving me those souls back. But I can't do that. That's my own hubris. That made me fail here. But yeah, they have like 3 levels. They have like the medium, the average. They have like the smarty pants one, and they have the stupid people ones. And you do notice, I knew people from the stupid one, and you could notice that they were noticeably more regarded, as people like to change it to. Oh, fantastic. So now you can like, kind of like do this. Oh, and also there's like a wall here, right besides these stones. But if you fall off, if you are a bit more to the front, or a bit more to the back, you actually fall off. And if you do, you can just reload because you land on the wall. And the way this works is you basically just... Fuck. You jump over there. I didn't jump. But if you jump over there, you can roll into the arena as well, and the AI won't activate for sure. But let me just do it the other way again, because I didn't expect it to work. I want to try if I can make it work again. But this time I'm going to activate Power Within beforehand. I know this is stupid of me to try it like this, but it's still fun to me. Anyways, yeah, there was like a noticeable difference to the people that were in the low one. Not the upper one, funny enough, but you know. It's just the way it be, you know. And they wanted me to put me in that, and I was like, fuck no. I'd much rather, you know, change schools. For some other problems I had as well. But, you know, I was like, yeah. Not playing along with your bullshit. Because you're obviously kind of mentally challenged as well. See? That's good. Now Capra Demon is not active. That's almost easier, I feel like, than the other one. It's interesting that you can do that, right? It's a very easy cheese if you have problems with Capra. Can I just... get rid of him with the fists? Nah. Still takes too long. Pew. Goodbye. Capra done. Sadly, I died. Otherwise I would have had to level up by now. Yeah, time to go to do the Gaping Dragon, and then it's time for Gwyn. Not even an hour, potentially. That's, you know, that's pretty fast, I would say. Let me grab this soul, though. Ah, I thought it was a bigger one. What was that guy doing? Well, yeah, that's a bit of a school story, you could say. I mean, nowadays I have a bit of a different... I've quite a... You know... Quite a formed opinion on school these days anyways. But various parts of it. And it's not exactly a positive one. If I'm to be fully honest. Like, there's a lot that needs to change. But I somehow made it through after after first dropping out and then kinda finishing it after all. That was a fun journey, I can tell you. Not. Like, I recently told my plan for that to my dad recently, right? And I feel like it's the best way to actually get people, like, to educate children. Oh, did I already killed that one? Or is he still there? No, he's dead. Huh. Oh, hello. Do you mind? Okay, I killed the magician. I didn't remember. But yeah. As I said, here in Switzerland we have like these 3 levels. A, yeah, that's called A, B, and C. With C being the worst and A being the best. And I was like talking with my dad just for various reasons. And he at first didn't grasp it, but I think he kinda warmed up to the idea and thought at the end like, yeah, it makes more sense than some of the other ideas. I'm like, okay, thanks. Right. But that just shows me that if my dad even has like an opinion like that, that it actually is probably a really good idea. It's something that we should implement. But of course, I'm just some random dude, so we probably won't do that. But yeah, what I suggested, what I, you know, thought of, was instead of just grouping people into these 3 levels as a whole, we should do that per subject. Because I remember in school, if all the annoying, stupid people were sick or whatever, or were, you know, just skipping school, you could progress through the class like this, right? Extremely quickly, because the people who would be annoying, who would hold back the class constantly, blah blah blah, who would also need more help, they just slow everything down, regardless in which level you are. And if you would apply it to every grade, instead of just every subject, instead of just the entire person, you could kind of accelerate the entire school system. Right? It's a very... I didn't properly explain it because right now I'm not in the mood to talk too much. But trust me, it's a good system. It's a good idea. It's one of my better ideas. Oh, come on, just slam your head down. Usually you do it on the first try. Give me a head slam, baby. In that case, you know, let's just do it like this. Oh, come on. What's wrong with him today? Usually he's not that pissy about it. He's behaving kind of weird today. Very unusual. Oh, fuck. I thought maybe the tail's not gonna get me. That was wrong. Yeah, but anyways, he's about to be done. Good night. And with that, it's time for Gwyn. As I said, it was relatively easy to get through the rest of the game like this. The Scimitar is just easy as fuck, regardless of which new game cycle you're on. And Gwyn shouldn't be too hard either, because I can parry him properly this time. And then I will need to prepare the spells, because I don't know if I can attune the spells in the New Game Plus, so I will do it beforehand. But spells only is gonna be fun, in my opinion. Access bottomless box. No, attune magic, please. Can I just skip to the top? I can't. One soul error, one great soul error, one heavy, one great heavy. And some homing soul mass to start out, right? Why not? I have the catalyst with me. Yep. I also got all the boss armors as well in between. You know, a little bit of farming. Just because I could. Which is why I'm currently wearing Artorias' pants. Only the pants though. But yeah. Not gonna lie, Scimitar, very easy. Very, very easy. I have to update my ranking for all the weapons I did so far, from, you know, hardest to easiest, or easiest to hardest. But I think the Scimitar is gonna be very high. Even if it doesn't have bleed, it's still extremely effective. Just the sheer amount of damage and speed combined gives you an extremely high DPS, which might rival some of the strongest weapons in the game. Also, the AER 400 does help. Yeah, ring setup. Of course, Hornet Ring to do, you know, the cream of the crop extra damage to him. Just edging it out a little bit, right? Might not necessarily be needed, but hey, why not? Can you stop? Thank you. Let me quickly. Can I please? Oh. You know, talking helps a little bit with the coughing, but it's still very. Like sometimes I can't suppress it, but I think you always, like everybody knows, when you like try to suppress coughing at some point, you kind of just can no longer do it. So yeah, everything's ready. I could have applied the fire as well. What was that? Did you see that? I've never seen that. I parried him, but he like threw me back. Gwyn, buddy, what was that? Please, come on. Don't do that. That's not very nice. It really isn't. You know, a funny thing about when I'm sick, I always go down certain rabbit holes on YouTube, which I would say is like, you know, content for the sake of content. Just like, oh yeah, let me just watch a 2-hour video of somebody playing through Shin Megami Tensei with only humans. It's like, oh yeah, that's the good stuff when you're sick. Or like, let me watch some scary videos. Unsolved Mystery Part 500. Jacob shat in the toilet, but there was already a sausage in there. But nobody knows who it belongs to. 25 years later, a Reddit mod took it up on his own to figure it out. As it turns out, it was his own sausage. Because he used to work in the Dixie toilets industry as a tester. No. Oh, come on. If you want it the hard way, then just say it, buddy. You know, you don't have to hide your sick and twisted fetishes. Oh, hell yeah. Some white titanite chunks. Dude. What a catch. What even was that? I might have been actually better off in the stupid class after all. Oh, Gwyn. Time for round 2. This time you won't fuck me up like that. Please. Not as much damage as I hoped. But still fairly good. It's also good that he so far has only done the slow attack. Yeah, you never learn, old man, do you? Okay. Now, in honor of how easy this run was, I'm gonna kindle the fire. Yeah, Scimitar, dude. What a run. Time to switch over to that one. Welcome, Elmer Alexandra. You are the Philippines. Oh, hi, HA. How's it going, you two? Yeah, not gonna dwell too long on that. That's Dark Souls. The hardest game known to man, according to some people. I'm a little bit sick, but it's getting better. It's on the up and up, you could say. Yeah, let's see how OP I'm gonna be against this guy. But yeah, this is Dark Souls. Can I? Okay, I can attune magic here if I want to. The war would do the block up. Zombie boy never dies. Do you mean that zombie boy, or what are you referencing? So let's see. I mean, this is as much as a Scimitar hit did before. Let's see how the great one does. Yeah, look at that. That's some damage. That's a lot of damage. And of course my casting speed is also very high. How long have I been streaming? Roughly? Like 6 months, plus minus, I would say. Watch is anime. Watch is anime. If you mean if I watch anime, I do. A lot, as a matter of fact. Haven't done it recently, though. Always like on and off a little bit of. Sometimes I just game way too much, and sometimes I just watch anime or read manga. Always depends on my mood a little bit. Yeah. Give me the keys, boy. I don't even know. I need to go the upper way. But yeah, great. I mean, the spells are pretty hardcore. Of course, I could say, you know, let me limit myself to just the regular soul arrow. But I think I'm just gonna use some of the stronger ones, starting from like the mid game, like all the soul spears. In this one, I got roughly 500 now. The Barret one is Fly Me to the Moon? Sorry. Barret, like from Final Fantasy VII? What are you trying to say? So yeah, let me get rid of these two. Should I use any other spell anyways? I mean, for Capra I might want to do Oral Decoy, but let's do some Soul Spear. I could just add that one in there, and another great one. Why not? I do play a lot of other games. If you scroll down, you can see what my schedule was supposed to be this week. As an example for other games I play. But of course that didn't work out as intended. I'm a bit torn on what I should do now first. Let me, first of all, reset my list. Because without that one, I will not know which ones I did and which ones I didn't do yet. As was obvious last time, where I accidentally said, oh, I already did the Taurus Demon. Heavy Soul Armor. But yeah, this week was actually planned to play more AI Limit, which is another Souls-like game. Even though I don't fully agree with that moniker anymore in this day and age. And the other one was Sorch. Because for whatever reason I always kind of tend to fall back onto the good old boomer shooters. Well, in that case, goodbye, Elmer. Have a nice day. I play a very nice game. You like my gaming efforts? I also like my gaming efforts. Put way too much effort into it, you could say. Yeah, this time I'm gonna leave this guy alive, because why not? What about you? What kind of games do you play, if at all? Oh, come on. Yeah, today we're doing Nido first. I was a bit very close. Almost died there, but I didn't, after all. Yeah, that was a soul. Oh, you don't play games? Why not? Any particular... Why did I die there? I wasn't inflicted with bleed. I just kind of took 1 extra damage out of nowhere, even though he was already gone. Any particular reason why you don't? Or... just like watching more than playing? I think I know why this... Ah, you know what? There's actually a ring that I should go and grab. It's gonna help me a lot in this run. It should be higher up, so I should go from the top. The Bellowing Dragon Crest ring, of course. You know what? I'm gonna replace this one. And as for the drip, let's see. I can do under 20. So I have now like 14 left. You want to play, but you can't manage time. Oh, that sucks. I know that feeling sometimes. But I'm sure you can find something at one point. You know what? This in my inventory. Let's take this. Let's see. What is fitting for a magician of my stature? Let's see, the robe of the Great Lord. Painting Guardian cloth, maybe. The gloves. Let's try those out. Maybe this. Let's see if that works out. I have great potential. Well, thank you. Yeah, that looks like a magician, especially with the catalyst I'm using. Kind of fits. Well, I do hope that I do have great potential. If I consider using artworks on your stream, I do have a guy already if I need artworks. So if you're offering, I don't need any. I have somebody very talented who charges practically nothing. Hell, sometimes even pays me, which is you know very glorious. I mean, I can. The guy I know, he also does animated stuff. And as I said, he charges basically nothing. Or like with his, when he does his first designs, he usually pays me. So, you know, for testing purposes. So it actually, no, I'm not joking. It's like somebody I know. He's like, hey, can you basically run a study on with my stuff? I'm like, sure. Then he's like, okay, here's $25. Try me for once. Nah, sorry, dude. I don't do stuff that way. I have my guy, and that's enough for me. Oh, come on, did I just miss all of them? Ah, I couldn't dodge. Fuck. Yeah, that was a bit stupid. Need to quickly clean my nose. You know, it's always good when you get the mucus out. When it like comes out like a fountain, you could say. Just kind of spews forth. We almost hit the guy. Wouldn't have been too good. But yeah, let me get back. I don't want to lose the souls as well. That's the most annoying part to me, actually. Don't want to lose them. But yeah, so far not the best of luck with magic. Of course, you know, soon enough it will change. But this dude, him jumping around, I didn't expect that you cannot hit him that well. That was very unexpected. I do have the bellowing equipped. Yes, I do. Also wasn't as much damage as I hoped it was. It would be. Of course, I'm pretty much limited to 180 magic adjust. That's the limit for this catalyst. So that's the limit for most of them, actually. So it's one of the weaker ones. If I ever get one of the stronger ones in a run, it will balloon. Like, my damage will be more than doubled. That's gonna be fun. Ooh. You know what? I'm not gonna risk it. I don't want to lose those 300k souls again. There we go. This time it's, you know, this time Nido's gonna go down though. No problem. Okay, I hit him. Come on. Fuck. Ooh. Which is the real one? There are just so many around. I think he's the real one. Oh, he's the real one. Hello. Yeah, that was your mistake, buddy. Oh, fuck. Yeah, turns out Pinwheel is a bit of a pain in the ass. With magic. But nonetheless, he went down quickly enough. Let me actually clean this up a little bit. The great one. Then I'm gonna use 2 soul spears and 1 homing soul mass. These, you know, first ones I'm just gonna ignore, I would say. And once I'm in the late game, I'm gonna equip these 2. And then everything should be alright. Quickly see. I think I'm gonna do Quaylock next. Or should I? Should I? There we go. I'm so close to leveling up. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Why not? Let's not be like that. But I don't know how Lotric actually reacts if you do Quaylock first. Might be that he just kills the Firekeeper, which would not be good. But also not too devastating. Of course, I could also prepare New Londo as well. But I think for now I'm gonna leave that. But 4 kings should be no problem. That's gonna be very fun. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do Quaylock, but immediately leave. I don't do Ceaseless. Because I think I will do Ceaseless with magic as well. You know, instead of the cheese. I think that could be fun. Once I'm in the second half, you know. But yeah, I'm still very optimistic about magic. But the amount of magic adjusts I do have is, of course, a bit of a pain. Can you see it here? You can see it here somewhere. Yeah, magic adjust 180. Like it never goes higher than that. With this one. Of course, like the Manus and the TCC and such, they just balloon. They go to like close to 300. Like when you're at 99 and you have the TCC, you have a 350 magic adjust. Not quite double, but still a respectable amount. Still a very respectable amount. Of course, I cannot forget that. Thank you. Of course, they're all gone because of the fog. Forgot about that. Ooh, that was not as much damage as I hoped. Maybe it just didn't hit her correctly. Yeah, that's much better already. But it missed. Are they just not dealing any damage? Yeah, they're really just not that good, are they? I mean, it's still alright. It could be better. But I wouldn't say that it's, you know, too bad. I mean, Moonlight Butterfly is gonna go down like a sack of potatoes. There we go, no problem. Of course, now I have to quickly wait until my head explodes. And I will free the guy, Logan, just so I can get a little bit more soul spears and stuff. Because that's something I'm missing. Also got those souls, if that's a level up. I can guarantee you that much. That's a level up for sure. Oh, okay, good. First scratch. Now the rest shouldn't take too long. That's gonna be very good. There's still something I want to do, and I'm willing to pay for it, but I probably need to go and do that on, you know, Nexus mods. Find a modder for me, because there's something I want to try to do. It could be fun, but it's always, you know, it's hard to find people who are willing to do certain things. When you find them, it's always fun. So let me quickly... Man, I don't know if it's just me, but Nexus mods has turned to absolute shit. Especially on mobile, it's fucking unusable. But yeah, I just need to wait until the things pop. And then we're gonna be all good. Come on. He's like stretching himself like every few seconds. It should pop any second now. Like, dude. Yeah, it's like so close. Come on. Like 1 or 2 more scratches at most, right? There we go. Owengi. How's it going? Yes. You, buddy. I have a question for you. Can you sell me some of the good stuff? You know, the mist, as they call it. Come on. Yeah, this one, the toxic mist. Now I should certainly have enough. That's good. That's very good. That suits that egg vermifuge. Also, let me buy one. Because you can trade it in, and I should trade it in for either Demon Tide Knight or Dragon Scale. I'm not sure. I don't remember. But shouldn't take me too long to remember, of course. Can just try it out. I need about 20k more, of course. That should be enough. Yep. Now, endurance, see, it barely gives me any stamina. From now till 99, it adds 40 more points, if I remember correctly, so it's almost useless. It only gives more equip load, which of course is fun, but also vitality barely does anything. I might try to do attunement to get a few more slots. Attunement. I just want to see. I just want to see how much. I need to go to 28 to get another slot. It's almost not worth it. Yeah. At this point, I'm either gonna go for intelligence, trying to get that one really high, like to 99 for the like slight extra boost. I'm gonna focus on I think I'm gonna swap between endurance and vitality for the next while. Let's see, I did Quaylark. Now I'm gonna do oh no, I cannot do Stray Demon. I was like, oh yeah, let me quickly go and do Stray Demon. It's only gonna take me a second, but no, you cannot do Stray Demon, of course. Obviously. Yeah, let me just quickly do Capra and Quayla and Gaping Dragon then. They should take what, like 10 minutes. Just gonna go this way again, because it's noticeably faster. I think I'm gonna keep Taurus Demon again for a while, because why wouldn't I? I don't need that one actually for a lot of the bosses anyways, because I'm gonna attack them from a distance. Just get rid of the dogs real quick. Oh, come on. There we go. Now let me activate Capra instead of just doing it like this. Hello, Capra. Didn't expect that you dogs were already dead. Now did you? There we go. don't kill me now. That would be embarrassing. There we go. Let me use up humanity. Of course, before I can go and do Gaping Dragon, I need to restock my magic. That shouldn't take too long. Let me quickly check about the bonfire. It doesn't look like it's out. But that just means I need to take care of Lothric before I take care of the gargoyles, I think. I think that's how it goes. Don't do that. Yeah, Gaping Dragon will now take about another like a minute or two at most. And actually having like 80 is like very good for figuring out, you know, the weight limit. Shit. So it's 20.0. 20.25. So if I have like 21 weight on, I should have checked that first. Can I get to 21 weight is the question. That's more than 21, of course. I think that should be good. Yeah. That's the only reason why I shouldn't store everything in the box, like, immediately. Otherwise I don't have enough for this stuff. Sorry, buddy. I'm gonna ignore you for now. Just gonna take a detour. The Void World. Almost messed that one up. There we go. Ooh. I wonder, if I just walk here, do I fall down eventually? No. Here? No. You're pretty safe up here, apparently. I did not expect that. Oh, you can actually. This here's the Great Iron Axe, or whatever it's called. Oh, just barely not. Oh, what the fuck was that? That was very strange. Did you see how that rat flipped around? Was it doing parkour or something? Yeah, it's a magician's duel. Who's gonna win? Obviously me. Because I'm the better magician. I'm gonna go this way. But I should still have enough spells to... Come on, get out of the way. As long as the soul spears are not used up, I should have enough to just get like through all of this. Oh, leave me alone, big rat. Yeah, see. That's gonna be easy. The Gaping Dragon won't stand a chance against me. I wonder if I can buff the weapon with the Catalist. And if it adds anything to my damage, I don't think it will. Like with something like magic weapon, I mean. Ah. Ooh. I'm not sure if I have enough magic. Especially if I miss. I think it should be enough though. Yeah. Oh. They missed. That was closer than expected. I might have had to, you know, knock him a little bit. That could have taken a while. Yeah, I should replace the Homing Soul Mass, maybe, with a better spell. Yeah, that was Gaping Dragon. Capra Demon I already did as well. Let's see. Oh! You know what I do remember? Actually. It's something I should do, actually. Where is it? Instead of the Mask of the Child, I should actually wear Dusk Crown. Then ring-wise, extra magic cost, but half HP. That's gonna help. But I think there was one also that boosts magic damage. If I'm not mistaken. Boost miracles. Boost counter, boost poise. Bow range, slows loss of weapon durability. Okay, I might have mistaken that. Anyways, let me quickly go to the toilet. And then I will... But now I know I also have the thing that just doubles my spells. That's gonna be very helpful. But yeah, how could I forget about Dusk, man? How could I forget about Dusk? Of course. What do you say I want to do next? Let's just do Taurus and then Bell Gargoyles. Taurus and then Bale Gargoyles. That should be a good way to do things. I kind of want to get to, Unseen and Smo today before ending it. Let's see, how far am I? Yeah, about half. I should be able to get there. That shouldn't take too long. Ooh, this guy. Bit of a out of the way. No idea what this guy did. Anyways. Ooh. Yeah, that's my death. Yeah. I'm usually used to this guy just being like, already in there. Completely forgot about it. But yeah, try. It shouldn't take me too long now. The Dusk Crown, by the way, I think if I remember correctly, it does 20% more adds 20% more magic damage. Let me clear my throat real quick. Uh, 20% magic damage, if I'm not completely mistaken. So yeah. The dragon already came here, yep. I mean, that's, that's a good amount, 20%, and you have, to, of course, 40% for Power Within. Theoretically, I could use RTSR and really go for broke. That would really fuck him up. Hydra could also be fun. Should be one of these where it just doesn't take too long to kind of get her down. Fuck. Yeah, anyways. Time to quickly get rid of Taurus Demon. That should take like 10 seconds. If, if at all. Come on. I mean, for those guys, this is a good spell. So yeah, I would say activate Power Within. Re-up my Soul Mass. Yeah, I think that was less than 3 seconds. 10 was a bit over the top of a guess. Of course, time to use up the humanity. I could try to finish or like kill the Drake. I mean, with the spells, it shouldn't be too much of a task. I'll give it one shot. If I die, I die, and otherwise, just sneak past. Otherwise, I'll just sneak past. I hope my Power Within lasts long enough so that I can absolutely obliterate him. Oh, come on. Calm down, big boy. I'm waiting for you. I don't have too much time. Yeah, I could have probably done it, especially if I, if I equipped some stronger spells, he would get away like get killed within a second. But with my match currently, I could 2-cycle him, but I'm not in the mood to really do that. But the possibility will be there. I think he gives me a few souls at maximum, right? Anyways, time to ignore him and move on to the gargoyles. And Lothric. Not to forget about him. Let's pick the soul up if he already offers that I can do it. Honestly, one thing I might do is... Hello? Not sure why I cannot sit down here. But okay. One thing I should do is equip one of the other souls. Like the just the weakest one. Soul Mass, whatever it's called. So that I can... get rid of all the small fry upstairs, right. I think for that I'm just gonna get rid of of the heavy one. Of one of them at least. I could also do Stray Demon now, of course. But while I'm already at it, I might as well do Gargoyles first. That's not what I wanted. Attune Magic. You get replaced with one of these here for 30 uses. If I put on the ring, it would, balloon to 45, which I might do. I might do that. Lingering. Yeah, see that? That's nice. That's how you do it. It's not as much as I hoped it would be against this guy, but it's still no right amount. And I could potentially kill the other guy with one shot from below. If I can, aim at him. Did it work? Nope. Barely not, but that shouldn't be too much of a problem. At least he cannot parry that. There we go. That was stupid of you. Hey, I know you're not the brightest. I should be able to hit him through that. There we go. Oh, what? They survived one of those? That's not good. Maybe I should use the heavy one. Or the strong one. Maybe some homing soul mass. Yeah, that's actually better. If it would react, of course. There we go. Yeah, time to get rid of Lotric as well. I just hope I have enough spells after this. Oh, come on, you don't need to block. You can just die like that, you know? Yeah, time for Lotric. Let me augur him with the stick, though. Yes, I'm very sure. Stand up, please. Oh, interesting. Very interesting. The stick applies poison. I didn't know that. Oh, that's interesting. That's kind of cool. I didn't expect... I could have just waited for him to die, I think, from poison. Not a fan of him rolling, of course, but not much I can do there. Oh, come on. Get on the straight and narrow, buddy. Oh. Homing soul mass, please. Nice. That's what we like to see. Of course, almost none of them hit. Oh. Hit me through the defense. Poison is still going. That's actually good. Yeah, Lotric. You thought you could win against me? Well, think again. I just didn't want you to kill the Firekeeper, of course. If you wouldn't do that, I would have left you alive. I think he drops 5 humanity, so I can use 4 more. And the gargoyles should also drop like a 1 more. Yeah, that's good. That's very good. Of course, since it's the first time I fight them on this file, I can prepare inside of the arena, which is always better, because the smog, the fog, kills the bullets, which is not so nice. The homing soul mass, I mean. So let's see, power within. Homing soul mass. And then soul spear. Ah, why did I miss? Also, why did I roll so slowly? That felt weird. Ah, that was embarrassing. That was actually embarrassing. In that case, let me do it another way. Just run through it now. I mean, I only need to kill all of the small guys because I want to get to Lautrec without being interrupted. But now that, you know, he's gone, I don't need to care too much about those. I'm gonna cast one homing soul mass just for the sake of trying to get through easier. Come on, one more, please. Thank you. Can you die faster? Thanks. Like, come on. He died at like at the speed of a snail. Let's see if they survive it. Probably not, yeah. All gone. Oh, it stunlocks him. You know, provided I hit him, of course. That was a mistake. There you go. You can't use fire if I, you know, have the magic on my side. I couldn't even... I would have had enough to do it without the magic ring, it seems. Which, you know, is good to know. So I'm gonna switch back to the lingering for now. And did I drop humanity and I just left it down there? I didn't check. Can I see it from here? If I did? Let me just go check, just in case. Otherwise, I'll quickly homeward bone. Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna go to the Asylum Demon next. Just need to shimmy through a little bit. But yeah, nothing dropped, it seems. Out of the way, people. Thank you. Right, you cannot just block the way. That's rude. That's very rude. Oh, hello, you guys. Didn't expect the Border Knight also to kind of be there. That scared me. It scared and scarred me both very deeply. I'm just gonna go sit down at the other bonfire. In the asylum, I mean. To replenish my magic real quick. And then I'll do the Stray Demon. Shouldn't take too long. I mean, 2 or 3 spells and he's gone. Right? He has not a chance. Let's see, Taurus is gone. Belgorgos is gone. I will do Moonlight and Sif real quick. Yeah. And then I'll go to Sense Fortress. And I think I might be able to pull off Onsen and Smo. Just barely though, time-wise. Oh, come on. Don't dodge it. That's not allowed. Have you read the rule books? It says no dodging magic. That was close. Let me go to Warm and Soft real quick. I have something for you. What I do have for you is an egg vermifuge. Fuck. I don't have an egg vermifuge for you now. Well, I will get a second chance. Because I can access the bottomless box over there. I don't think that's enough. There you go. Come on, I should have more than one. Yeah. Next time I'm gonna drop it. Also, actually, instead of you, I'll equip fall damage, fall control. See if that works. Oh no, it removes power within. Or I cannot use it while I have power within active as well. Of course. But I might not even care with how strong magic is. Yeah. Ooh. I mean, I survived. Barely. Twice. Come on. Let me just get behind you. Yeah, not as much damage as I hope it would be. I actually thought this would be more damage against him. Shit, I should have not used it up. That's of course also not the best thing to happen. Yeah, I might not have enough magic. I might need to put on the ring. Of course I'm one hit without it, with it on, but... You know, might be mandatory. Oh, it's actually gonna be very close, even with it. Oh, how I not got hit there is a miracle. Okay, I would have barely been able to do it without, but... Not gonna lie, that was very close. Also, of course, I cannot defeat the Black Knight. So I might need to do a little a little trickery, you could say, and just hope for the best. Why didn't I use soul spears? Because they're empty. Well, I did use them at the beginning, but I don't have that many. But once I unlock, what's his name, Logan again, I will equip some of the stronger spells I have. Oh, you're also from Switzerland? Fuck. Ah, shit. Don't do that, Black Knight. We both know that you don't want to. Welcome, by the way. Like, I do have here some crystal magic as well. But I kind of want to wait to equip those. Just for a little bit. To make the first magic weapon at a, what's it called? Catalyst run. To be a little bit more interesting. Of course, later on I'm just gonna let loose. Ah, okay. I thought for a second when you said brother from Switzerland. It's like, oh yeah. Interesting that you detected it. Usually people can't detect that it might be German. But usually they also kind of think it's more of the whole Scandinavian like areas. Like Sweden. And Denmark. And Netherlands. Can't forget those. Okay, this time I'm not gonna use the egg vermifuge. Like an idiot. There you go. Yeah. Okay, it was a dragon scale. Okay, that's good. You don't get too many without farming. I still need a few of those, I think. For later runs. Yeah. I mean, there aren't too many dragon weapons in this game anyways, but I think I still need like 50 of them in total. Now, let's see, that was a stray demon. Let me go quickly free Logan. And then do the forest bosses, the two. And maybe I'll also be able to still do Unseen and Smo today. Before I'm done for now. I'm feeling my throat getting completely fucked up. Yeah, fall control was not as useful as I thought. Yeah, for now, let's do more homing mass. It's not the best spell, but it works. It actually kind of works, even if it takes a while to activate. I don't remember what spells Logan sells at the beginning. I think he only starts using or selling crystal once you're in the archives with him. Shortly before he goes insane. I think that's such an interesting part about Dark Souls, that there are not just one but two characters that go insane from their respective magic. That was dumb. Shouldn't have done that. Like you have Logan, who goes insane after learning all the crystal magic. And you have Laurentius, who goes insane after learning about chaos fire magic, whatever it's called. Chaos pyromancy. I don't remember if he goes insane because he couldn't obtain it, or because it was too much for him. I think in his case it was like, oh yeah, Quailana, what her name was, doesn't show herself to him. So he's like, oh, why have you forsaken me? I'm just a humble pyromancer. I want to learn, please. Show me the way. Then she's like, nope, you're not getting it. Sorry, bucko. Purchase item. Might as well grab everything. Once again. As I said, I will not do the entire Sense Fortress right now. I will just get Logan and then do the Forest boss and then do Sense Fortress. And the Forest boss, I mean bosses. Moonlight Butterfly and Sif. Good old doggo. Both should probably die within like seconds. Okay, good. That guy missed. What? Come on. Thank you. Ah, you made it through. That doesn't always happen. Also, something I will do is farm the Titanites maybe off stream. Because with magic it's kinda easy. Come on, buddy. Don't jump backwards, please. Just kinda fuck me up. Thank you. Good night. Hey, Logan. I want some of your sorceries, please. Okay, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, 10k, Soul of a Hero. Didn't think I sat down here, but I think it's better because I can just homeward warp back to here after buying the sorceries. Should be faster. Yeah, of course, now is the question what kind of spells he sells. But I think more Soul Spears would benefit me more. Maybe as something else that's cool. I mean, there's also... What's his name? Grix? Yeah, Grix, not Grix. He should... Like, he sells Logan stuff later. As long as you haven't bought it yet. Hey, Logan. Didn't you have a brother? Okay, there we go. Soul Spear. Very nice. Now I have 3 of those. And some great heavy soul arrow. The rest doesn't matter right now. I might not have enough for both Sif and Moonlight Butterfly at once. Oh, come on. Okay, another Soul Spear and... Can I see how much damage this deals? I think this Homing Soul Mass might be better. Just rearrange stuff a little bit. Yeah, I'll try this for now. And see if I can get away with only using one. So I might as well try this guy. Oh, come on. Yeah, see, Titanite demons are extremely easy with magic. I think it's probably the easiest way to kill them. Which is why I will do that offline. To grab some Titanite. Demon Titanite, I mean. So that I have enough of that stuff for later runs. Yeah, still used up a lot of soul spears just on this guy. That guy wasn't even a boss. But yeah, depending on how Ornstein and Smo behave, I will already switch over to Crystal Magic Weapon at that point. Like, if I get them barely down to, like if I can almost kill them and then I die, I'm just gonna say, you know, fuck it. Right. In that case, I'm just gonna say, fuck it, buddy. It might be clever to sit down here at the bonfire. I could go and do the Hydra as well in that case. I think I'll leave that one for now. But I think I will equip the ring. Oh, hello. How are you doing? You good? Yeah. Because I can absolutely fuck up Moonlight Butterfly with magic. I don't need to worry. Oh, come on. Can you please not rock over my controller? Pull it out of my hands. Yeah, I didn't expect her to take so long to become physical. Yeah, let me switch to that again. I thought she wouldn't... I could attack her faster. That was my mistake. I think, like, you can also get Gwendolyn's crown, I think. Let me actually quickly check. I don't remember which one is better, Gwendolyn's or Oolacile. Not Fextra Life. Wikidot, please. I prefer Wikidot over Fextra Life. And of course I prefer everything over fandom. Items and armor. Head. Crown of Dusk and Crown of Dark Sun. 20% and Dark Sun is 10%. Okay. So Dusk is better. But I remember correctly, isn't there a ring that increases magic damage as well? Doesn't seem like it. Seems like I remembered that wrong. Yeah. I mean, just the bellowing, but I already have that one. I thought there was another one that is like specific just magic. Hey, welcome. Eliza Davis. I'm doing fine. What about you? That one got caught immediately. Can you not, please? Thank you. Might have to throw you off the table if you continue that behavior, buddy. You know, ban you like that bot that tries to don't do that. Hey, Pink Panther, hello. How are you doing? Might have to ban you like that view border. Please get out of the way, thank you. You're also kind of like a pink panther, except you're more gray than pink. And much smaller than one. Okay, this time, I'm gonna fuck him up. Real good. I just need to wait for him to become solid. Which he sadly, you know, he needs a moment. He's a bit shy. There we go. Yeah, that was dumb. Why did I cast it twice? Yeah, look at that. That's the type of damage you want to deal. And good night. I don't even need to go and grab the stuff that's up there. Like, why would I? Let's use the humanity though. Don't want to go that to waste. I think I'm just gonna go sit down. Nah, let's do it like this. It's gonna be less slow in the long run if I go from here. But yeah, Moonlight Butterfly, no problem. Sif is also not gonna be a problem. He's gonna die within seconds as well, I would presume. Just getting to him is a little bit annoying. Yeah. Try to whip me good. But you can't. You're just missing. Kinda reminds me of, once again, Fire Force. Like, you know, a huge spoiler. But there's like one character who has like a whip. She cuts one guy's head off. And then in the ending she's like, well, I mean, I killed you and now you're resurrected, but you're kind of cute. He's like, yeah, sure, you as well. And they end up together. It's actually kind of funny that you would pair these. They would pair the chick who cut the other guy's head off together. The guy whose head got cut off. And also his head is permanently cut off as well. Because now they're living in fucking cartoon world at that ending. Which, you know, I like it. As I said before. I think after Sif I should have enough to level up again as well. I might try to actually go and get into getting one extra attunement slot. I think it could help in the long run. More so than focusing on health and endurance right now. I have officially decided. So let's see. Power within. Then I do some homing souls and then I start with soul spears. Okay. It's going good so far. Made a good amount of progress. Okay, let's see how Sif behaves. Did it just miss half of them? But, or... I mean, that was good damage. Yeah. I should have dodged that. Fuck. I thought I was close enough under him for that not to happen. Can you please just... Yeah. Out of the way. You're banned now. Banned from the stream. Like overall? About 2 decades now, I would say. Roughly speaking. But yeah. I think I know what you're gonna say next though. Or where you're trying to go, so... If that's the case, I'm not interested. And I will probably put that onto the rules and ban list after the stream. Oh, what the fuck hit me? Through the trees. Yeah, that was... I don't want to lose my souls. That was very unfortunate. Oh, hello. Don't scare me like that. You good? You can sit there as long as you don't move. Hmm? You good? Let me see how homing mass performs. Yeah. It's so bad that Fog Gate, you know, it's not too bad actually. That the Fog Gate removes homing soul mass and such. Like when it hits hard actually. Once I switch to the crystal version, it's actually gonna be really good. Ah, don't dodge. I know you're a dodge, but don't do it. It's not worth it. If you never heard that one Linkin Park song, in the end it doesn't even matter. Right? Because you're gonna get finished off with a homing soul mass. Good night, sweet doggo. I mean, I don't think it will be enough, but I might give the Hydra a try. After all. Or should I? Nah. Let's just go to the Iron Golem. Let's see. Moonlight Butterfly is gone. Sif is gone. Can you please not? Thank you. So I just need 4 more levels in that, which is not gonna be, you know, a quick thing. I might be also able to just grind a little bit with magic. The best thing to grind levels is actually pyromancy. So you can know for sure when I have pyromancy I might get a couple mil. Just to upgrade just a little bit. Because why not? But that's, you know, could take forever. Honestly, if I have bad luck, I could literally have the pyromancy flames as the last 2 weapons of the entire project. That would be hilarious. Yeah, you thought you could beat me? Well, too bad. You don't stand a chance, buddy. Moving along. Like, the Iron Golem should be easy enough, I would say. As long as I don't waste too much time on him. Too much spells here. But as I said, it's also just possible for me to put on the other ring. And then I will have enough spells. That was dumb. Oh. Oy, oy, oy. I never got killed by that, maybe once or twice, but like, it's been a while. It's certainly not my agenda to get killed by that. There we go. I will try not to sit down at the bonfire. Because I can, you know, worst case scenario, I can still just kinda warp out. I think I should have enough spells for him. He is tanky though, so it might actually not be enough. Also, you know, I will see how it turns out. Oh, you know what? Just in case, I'm gonna turn on, put the ring on. Wrong enemy. You like poison, buddy? Because I have a amazing thing here for you. It's called poison. Oh, come on. You destroyed all your bombs, now you can't throw them anymore. That's not nice. Lingering replaced with dusk. Yeah, I mean, look at him. He is a goner. The other guy is still dying back there from poison. Yeah, I needed 10. So it worked out. Oh, right. Switch that back. But yeah, that's the magic of spells. They are really OP. Which is why On-Scene and Smoke really shouldn't take too long either. Especially since now, in the worst case scenario, we'll put on magic. Yeah, crystal. magic, I mean. So that's gonna be fun. But yeah. Let me actually, you know, repair some stuff. Because why not? There is a gargoyle downstairs. I think I will kill him. Because why not? Because why not? I think homing soul mass should be enough for that. That was dangerous. Almost fell off. Oh, come on. Of course it missed. Okay, that was a clear hit, now wasn't it? Like, come on. When he's invincible when he's in the air? What kind of bullshit is that? That's some giga bullshit right there. Holy shit. I never knew that. Like, either his hitbox is just like the front of his body, which I couldn't imagine, or he's really invisible when he's flying, which kind of sucks. Sorry. I couldn't mute my mic right now. Let's just hope they don't get used up by the wrong enemies. Ooh. That felt a bit closer than it was. For a second I thought I was gonna fall down. Had to quickly quit out. Sometimes I'm able to do it, sometimes I'm not. Oh, come on. I'm gonna just go quickly activate the Dark Moon Tomb bonfire. Also replenish my soul mass so I can fight off the gargoyle upstairs. It's gonna help me a lot. There we go. Oh! Huh? What? I rested at the bonfire? What's wrong with you? Cheater? Hack? Hacksaw gargoyle? Holy shit. Why didn't he not reset? What was that? Okay. I've never seen that happen. Like, why didn't he reset with me sitting at the bonfire? Please? Come on. Ooh, you know what? I just... Priscilla might be a bit of a problem. I'm not sure how I will hit her. I mean, I can poison her, of course, with my staff. But to deal the real damage, of course, I need to hit her. But that's going to be a little bit of a problem. Because some of you may know that free aiming with magic is a bit of a pain in the ass. Time-wise, it's looking good. If nothing goes wrong, I will be able to get to the second half within this stream, which is roughly what I plan to do. So that's good. My cat is here, and her fucking head is laying on the controller. I hate when she does that. Or he. Who are you? Boy. Okay. It's the boy. Oh, that was very close. I might have to do some okay. That's one way to do it. Can you just... Thank you. You can lay on my arm. You can lay on the table. You know, you can go back to bed. But not on the controller, please. You can even give me some kisses, if that's what you want. Yeah, he's standing there, unprotected, thinking nothing bad's gonna happen to him. Well, think again, buddy. What did he drop? Oh, these are so rare, even. Like, why does he drop it? These are annoyingly rare as well. I think 1% for the weapon and 1% for the shield, or 2%. So let me think, how am I gonna do Ancient Smo? I think the best course of action would be Power Within. Go in and then immediately spam Soul Mass and then go with the spear. That's gonna be the tactic to go with. Just hope the spells are enough. Accidentally turned off my weapon. Can I get it back? Ooh. Okay. Yeah. I mean, if I wouldn't miss the entire time. Okay, so far so good. Ooh, nice. Yeah, it should be enough. Fuck! Oh, not good. Very good. Thank you. Oh, he really likes doing that right now. It's being a bit of a pain in the ass. kind of need to just, you know, get close enough at the right moment so that they hear it. Ah, fuck. Okay, that was dumb. I feel like I was out of range, but apparently not. But yeah, this will not take long. This will actually not take so long. I won't even need the ring. That's gonna be... like, as long as he doesn't pull this shit again. And I want to use the Soul Spear, which I can, you know, aim a bit more carefully. It should be what's called in German a Kinderspiel, which means child's play. Sometimes I forget that there are, you know, 1-to-1 equal kind of ways to call something. Oh, that's not fair. Guy behind me hit me and I couldn't even move, and he already hit me with his thing. Losing, what, like 200k souls there? Oh. Thank you very much. Big fan. Not. Let's try again. This time, depending on how this guy is moving, I might quit out. Ah, no, this time it's good. Of course, all but one missed. Again, how did all but one miss? There we go. That's how it should be. Wrong target. Perfect. Just like 2 or 3 more. Perfect. That's how we do it. What? How is he still alive? He was literally missing like 1. Okay. I'm gonna take a quick piss. I don't acknowledge that this try was legitimate. I do not acknowledge this. That was someone cheated, and it wasn't me. Let me say it like that. That was the mute button there. So, it's time to fuck these two boys up. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's good enough attunement. Like, if I don't miss as often right now, and Ornstein dies this time with, you know, not fucking surviving with 0 HP, like, come on, then this should be it. This should be it. Of course, this one will disappear now thanks to the fog. Good. Wasn't perfect, but still more than one hit. As long as that happens, I'll take it. Oh, come on, that was coordinated. You know, with seamless co-op being out now, one mod that I would find very interesting is basically seamless co-op, but instead of, you know, 2 players just playing through the game, it would be 1 player controlling the bosses. I think that would be very interesting. Need to quickly have a safe spot for healing, please. Honestly, right now they're a bit shittily glued together for me. For my taste. That's nice. We do like a full dump. Like a full load dumped on them. Fuck. Don't go for him, please. Yeah, that's gonna attack Smo, potentially. Or not. Okay, good. Just one more. I thought I might have been too far enough away for it to not proc on him. Come on. Thank you. That's how we do it. That is how we do it, boy. Oh, I didn't even hit him besides the hammer. That's good. Am I out? I am out. Okay. Now I have to rely on Soul Spear. Oh, I don't know how I did not get hit there. I'm not too happy with the damage. I might have to put on the ring after all. Yeah. I will find a nice spot to put it on. I did have 8, but now I'm 1 hit, of course. So if I have 2 or less, then I know this was the correct decision. I have to focus real quick, so I'm gonna be a little bit quiet. Come on. Oh. Okay. I could have missed exactly one if I wouldn't have used the ring. Let me just use 5 at once. I could have used exactly one. Missed exactly one. Okay, that's good. Whew, that was very close. Let's quickly Ernstine et Smeu, Eiren Golem. You know what? I'm gonna quickly do Priscilla and Dogs on Gwendolyn, because why not? And then I'm gonna be done for today. So if you decide now you want to jump off anyways, don't want to watch me do the rest, you know, don't forget to follow, or to like, and subscribe, depending on which platform you're on. Why did I do that? I didn't think there for a second. I hope I can still do the fights. If I can't, that would be very annoying. Anyways, first up, Dogs on Gwendolyn. Hope he's ready. I mean, it shouldn't take too long to fight him. Of course, if he does the smaller ones. Not a fan of those, of course. Some of you might know. Fuck. Yeah, that was just not a good pattern. I would have preferred him not doing just 50 small ones in a row. Cool, that one's still active if you get rid of her. Didn't remember that. Okay, this is the serious try now. This time I'm gonna fuck him up. Where's my... There's my stuff. Oh, it stunned him. I didn't even know that was possible. That was good. Oh, you were so nice. Can you just go to your bow form, please? Oh, come on. How did he hit me there? That was not fair. But you know what? We are now actually in second game, or the second half, so... I will switch over to some crystal stuff first. I did say I would, starting from the second half. And you know, in subsequent magic rounds I will just use crystal from the get-go. Because why not? Yeah, this should fuck him up very good. And as long as he plays nicely, which, you know, apparently he doesn't. come on. Yeah, just not a fan. Come on, give me one more. Unbelievable. This is actually unbelievable. This was a horrible pattern. I haven't had a pattern this bad in a long while. I just can't deal with the small ones as well. Man, that was okay. This is the one though. This is absolutely gonna be the one. He will regret pulling something like that off. He absolutely will. Come on, Gwendolyn. Gwendolyn. Your days are numbered. And you can number them in seconds. Fuck. Even more souls lost. Like, what's wrong with him right now? Like, he's insanely stupid with his patterns. Like, get a grip, dude. You know, thank you. That's all you need to do. It's like, thank you. See, it's not that hard. See? That's what I'm talking about. There we go. What a piece of shit. Yeah, kinda sucks that I lost all those souls, but hey, what are you gonna do about it? As I said, I might farm offline a little bit. Anyways, I will do Priscilla as well, real quick. And then I'm done for the day, I would say. Because as I said, you know, I'm still sick and I'm starting to feel that my throat is kinda getting really fucked. Yeah, Priscilla will be very easy. Hopefully I can get still in. If you can't, that would be stupid. But you know, should be possible. course, I also have to see how I will deal with her being invisible. And all that jazz. Of course, there's also the dragon, isn't there? That could be problematic. So I might use the ring. Whoa, don't do that. I thought these guys might be gone. Use the regular soul spear and soul mass. You know, for that guy. And then hope that the crystal is enough for her without ring. I think that's the strategy. That's the correct strategy to pursue. I wonder why that fire is always on. I guess there are few fires like that. Are they just not turned off in New Game Plus, or what the fuck's going on? So these guys are easy enough. If you're not me, that is. Okay, let's see how the dragon performs. The American dragon. Can I even hit him from the get-go? Or do I need to wait? Come on. Why doesn't the soul mass activate? Fucking shoot. Yeah, the ring was definitely necessary. Oh. Hello? Finally. Yeah, that was something else. That's for sure. Holy shit, that was closer than I thought. So let's see. Homing Soul Mass. Crystal Soul Spear. Let's see if that's gonna be enough what I have. Can I not do... There we go. Like honestly, Crystal Soul Spear is only... Soul Mass is only gonna start to be effective once she's out of her invisibility. Ah. Thought it could work. Maybe it actually aims at her, even though she's invisible. Where is she? Oh, there she is. That worked surprisingly well. Nice. I was worried for a second. Just a little. But it worked after all. Very good. Very, very good. That was the Dog Son and Priscilla. Very nice. So, and that's where I will end it for today. As I said, don't forget to follow, subscribe on YouTube, and like on YouTube, and you know, all the regular stuff. If you want more Dark Souls from me, there's a Dark Souls video on my channel. It's linked somewhere on Twitch and Kick. It's down below. On YouTube, you can find it in the posts. And otherwise, there are also the other streams, of course. Yeah, next time it's gonna be Four Kings, Sieve the Scalers, Caesar's Discharge, Nido, Fire Sage Demon, Centipede Demon, Bed of Chaos, the DLC, and Gwyn. And then I will check out what weapon I will do next. That's gonna be fun. Anyways, thanks for watching. And I will see you potentially tomorrow, hopefully, with Sorge. And maybe I will do a stream in the morning with AI Limit. Depending on how I feel, you know, sickness-wise. Anyways, I want to say, have a nice evening, a nice morning, whatever time it is, afternoon. Goodbye, and ciao.